Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of this season with Titus Pétange. We've got a Champions League semi-final against Liverpool over the 2 legs. And a lot has changed. At this club. Let's go into the transfers. Let's not beat around the bush. In fact, check the schedule first. Well, when was the last time that we saw each other? It was probably the home game against Chelsea on the 6th of November. That sounds about right. So, 6th of November. I'll probably remember the transfers anyway. My mum's tested positive for COVID. I've got what seems to be some sort of heavy head cold or whatever. I don't know if it's that or not. I'm trying to be as, responsible and as cautious as possible. But I woke up actually quite alright today. So I fancy doing some Football Manager, to be honest. Have a check on this. Right, so we loaned out Dickman at the end of September, and then we did nothing until the start of January. So that works out very much in our favour. And then obviously up here we got Rennie Decker. We definitely didn't talk about. Yeah, there we go. Rennie Decker. I did sign up from PSV, wasn't it? AZ. I knew that it was a Dutch club. He is another Serbian left winger. How about that? Doesn't sound Serbian, Rennie Decker, but there you go. 5-star potential. We'll see how this guy fares, but for him to be as good as Savo Saran, he is going to have to be one hell of a player. And another in, Cameron Griffith, coming from, what is that, Manchester City? You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm really bunged up. £2 million, Manchester City. It looks like a holding midfielder. Can cross though. Could also be a wing back if we so desire. I like my midfielders to be well rounded. Axel Knudsen, 5-star player, Danish. Not too bad. Would need to work on his defending like we did on Ugarelli's. 10.25 million there. We've missed out Kjell de Wolf for some reason. Cameron Griffith is 2 million. We've talked about that. Kjell de Wolf then. The guy that we just missed out. Another very, very good right-footed winger. Pain. All the pain in the world. Pedro Benitez, £1.2 million. Only 4 stars, this lad. Coming in from Atletico Madrid. Juanpa, 1.2 million. Excited for this lad. On loan at Deportivo Cali at the moment. From which we bought him. There's 1.2 million. And then at the bottom here, is an absolute give me. If this guy is not good at the end of the day, he's 17, and look at that fucking wheel. Comes from a good academy in the PSG academy. He's growing rapidly. He's got all the time, all the chance in the world. That is a gimme, and that's why I've spent 39 million on Florian Marty. Okay, from the outs are massive. There's some massive outgoing players, and I twerked like mad. I did say that I was going to twerk in the January window. Boy, did I. Oh, mate, I made this work for us. A lot of money coming in. Kaniba Diakite was the first one to go. He was unhappy at us, and now he's unhappy at Manchester United. So that's that. He was left out of the He was left out of the Europa League squad. Him. That's a joke by Manchester United. Sold for 25 million, and then we have Dino Batalla. He just didn't have the potential. He's already 20 years old. Got plenty of good right-sided wingers, especially at that age. Then we got Gino Bordenaro. There he goes. He did change his personality. Absolutely did change his personality. But at 24, his time running out. He might reach his potential, whatever that might be. But we'll only get a couple of decent years. And there were a lot of teams interested, and we were able to push that transfer to £80 million, which I didn't think it was worth that, to be honest. So I'm going to take it. £80 million for Bordenaro is a bit of a... It's good going for us, let's say. Tassio is sold to Arsenal. Just a really unhappy player. His potential's gone up since joining Arsenal, but I just don't think he has it in comparison to some of the other strikers. Ongania, I think, is a younger player than him, and he is flying out of the traps rapidly. We'll talk about the first team in a second. Joe Shackleton, our long-standing captain, signs for Liverpool for only £65 million. This is one hell of a bargain for Liverpool, not going to lie. And now we have to face him in the game. Facundo Ferreira, £55 million. We knocked out Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. I don't know if Ferreira played a part, but we sweep them away, brush them aside. He is getting on, to be honest. He's already 25 years old. He's always going to play second fiddle to Mr. Ruiz. So I think smart dealings getting him gone for a good amount of money and just bringing in a second left back to prop up that side if Ruiz gets injured at all. Yes, Uriarte, how many Ballon d'Or time? Wait a minute, second. What? Help. History, awards, award voting, Ballon d'Or. He's now won the Ballon d'Or 3 times, and he gets his move to Manchester United. His wages don't actually go up that much. I think he's only earning £5,000 more than what he was at Titus. So we're not even a small club in wages now. It's just obviously there's a pull with the Premier League, which is absolutely fine. £90 million. I thought I could have got 100, but I think the Bordenaro sale at 80 million that balances it out. So I'm fine with that. There's a few loans, and then Carrillo goes. Just a lot of Spanish departures as this just wave of wonder kids, that generation of Spanish talent, start getting into their mid-20s, late 20s. It's time to move them on. Obviously, you look back at about 10 years' time, or 5 years' time even, I had all the money in the world. We literally signed up any good young player, and now that is coming into fruition. It came into fruition with these guys, I guess, to a point, but now we are totally in command. So we can sell someone like Carrillo to Manchester United for £65 million. Enjoys the big matches. Love that. A good player. Very good player. And I'm sure he'll do very well for Manchester United. And Josmi went for £70 million to Manchester City. Yes, we have got rid of both strikers. You might be thinking I'm absolutely mental, but we have got to the semi-final of the Champions League. How has that happened? Well, some players have been growing a lot in the last couple of years. And you might have noticed it. And it was only a matter of time until our next wave of strikers were going to come to the forefront. But before we go on to that, let's go on to the finances, because you would think that we'd be on about £900 million right now, the overall balance. But I took the initiative. We were talking last episode about paying for other Luxembourg team facilities, and that I'd pay like a premium of £2 million for every one upgrade. So obviously all the facilities go up to 20, so every one increase would cost me £2 million. And I just did that. I've genuinely gone around Luxembourg and given, well, in fact, no, just employed builders to start building. So Anani's got a new team. The manager of Fola Etch, I think he was sacked. He's now at Progress Nidacorn. I gave them £30 million, so that was 15 increases to their facilities. I maxed out Mama's facilities. If we go to Mama, of course, Mama, we have an affiliation with the failed Luxembourg series, at the start of Football Manager. I've maximised them out. It cost me £106 million to do that. £106 million. Jesus. We put £30 million into Racing Luxembourg. It sounds a bit random, this, doesn't it? But what I've seen here, wherever Racing Luxembourg are, they're actually second, right? Is that they had 5-star recruitment, so it was a wise move to put the money in there. Basically, I'm rewarding teams that have actually worked on their facilities. So I gave 34 million to Etzella, and now look at Etzella. Luna Oberkorn. I like Luna Oberkorn. It's just a great name for a club. Wherever they are, I put 30 million into them. I put 30 million into the Belvoa, whatever the fuck they're called. They were in, look at them, in the 3 division now. They were in the top division 1 season. And I was like, they're pretty cool. But they have dropped and dropped and dropped like a stone. They were in the bottom division. Just imagine that, from top to bottom in the space of about 10 years. Dear me. Medinak, because I did their badge, didn't I? And I like their badge with the plane on it, with the fighter plane. I gave them 30 million. I gave 90 million pounds for some reason to a club called Tricolore, because I just love it. I just love it. Why not? Just give them 90 million pounds. And then I gave 30 million to Differdanger because it's helping one of our ex-players, Danielson, get by. So how about that? A total of God knows how much. You do the maths. But that's how we roll here. I was worried a bit about my finances going down, but after looking in more depth on the income and the expenditure, I think we'll be absolutely fine, even with that kind of plummet to our financial, our finances, our bank balance. There you go. So, squad. Go to the strikers. The strikers are the most important things here. We brought in Adam Margetson. It really is his chance to do something as a forward. Really good in the air. Already scored like a solid headed goal that I remember seeing. Martin Woodfine comes in. Not really a surprise. Ex-Martin Alderton. If you don't know, we changed his name because he was one of the face in game players, and he is exceptional, but not as exceptional as Ongania, who about November time I looked at his stats and I was like, he's probably the best forward that we've got. He's probably the best forward that we've had since Lefinia, who I think was also Argentinian. Argentina coming out with ridiculous forwards. Raul Torres also could stake claim to that, but I genuinely think with his physicality, his speed, I think he's a little bit better. He's a monster. I'm pretty sure we're training his shooting up because he's only got 14 finishing, which is not great. Let's discuss a new trait. We keep on forgetting about the new traits. Pierre's in here. You know, Pierre's not a great coach yet. Let's try and get thingy. Try and round the keeper. He is speedy. All right. Do you have any suggestions? I think it would be beneficial if Jorge was encouraged to try knocking the ball past an opponent. Okay, yep, that's fine. That's cool. All right. That's the trait. I've got to get more traits down on these players. What else? Savo Saran. He's slightly injured for this match, so we're in a weaker position because we don't have that many left wingers in the first team. Something that I completely didn't guard myself against. But let's talk about him because he is now the captain of this wonderful football club at 20 years old. At 20 years old. He's gone from, Red Star's youth academy, Titus Pétange, 2 Champions League medals, This is ridiculous. But he is. He's the best leader of the team. And to me, he's already got the experience to lead a club like this. Imagine. He's done so much. He's done so much already at 20 years old. He's now got 10 finishing as well, which is, a big positive, because I didn't like him with nine finishing at all. Okay, is there anything else to say? Oh yeah, how the mighty have fallen. They are playing Park the Bus. Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing Park the Bus football. Well, you know for a fact they will not be motivated for this match. Savo Saran is playing. I don't know about that. Leo Grande played on the left-hand side last game. Oh yeah, shout outs. Tom Leo Grande is back, because I'm pretty sure Axel... Ooh, let's have a look at the abilities. It was Brera, I think. Maybe. One of the right midfielders went out on loan, and I brought in Tom Leo Grande to fill in the hole. And he's doing all right. Oh! Reminds me of something. Keep on getting reminded of things. We're looking for a Margetson goal pretty recently. He was definitely in the league. Eyes peeled. Because it was absolutely stupid, this goal. Margetson 87th minute to make it 10-0. Probably not that. I think it's this. I think it's. Oh, it might be. It's probably the first. He was definitely assisted by Romelu. We're taking the piss. We're taking the piss sometimes in this league. And I'm looking for a goal where Romelu and Margetson essentially just pass. Yeah, this is it. Look at this. Look, that's just taking the piss. At that point, that's just taking the piss. We have drawn once in the league today this year, and it was an interesting 4-4 draw against Racing FC Luxembourg. They came back from 4-1 down. What's happening most of the time here is that I start playing the game, I watch the game for a bit, and if we're comfortable, if we're like 2-0 up, I just simulate the rest of the match. So we were 4-1 up at half time, simulated this. The surprise, the shock that I got when we were at 4-4 at full time. Yes, that was quite a moment. But congratulations to them. You know what? If they're the only people who are drawing against the best side, they should stake claim to the second best side. And it looks like they are going to be second best team this year. So good on them. Anybody else coming into the first team? Joseph Day is in the first team now. Someone that kind of slipped under the radar. £1.8 million transfer from Liverpool, but really nice, well-rounded stats. And that he's coming in because I think, Chris Bower definitely went on loan in January. We just got an option for him to go out on loan to Juventus. That worked out last year. I'm sure it's going to work out this year as well, even though the arrows are going down at the moment. And of course, it does mean that we're a bit weaker in midfield, but it also gives us an opportunity to develop some of the midfielders that wouldn't normally get a chance. And it's not like Joseph Day will be playing first team in the Champions League final. Touch wood, everybody's all right. Tamaric came in as well. I mean, he's an absolute boss of a midfielder. Myrie came in. Kavon Myrie, when Shackleton Dodd was sold. And Myrie is also one that slightly slipped under the radar, coming in from Arsenal at 3.1 million. It's nice to see that these English guys just being signed up for really, really dirt cheap, coming good. If we get some really significant... Oh, look at that! He's now... Okay, so Kim is... How about that? Kim used to have a red injury proneness. I was told that this does happen on Football Manager, that the injury proneness does change over time. I've never seen it, and now I have. His injury proneness was definitely red, and now it's orange. Fantastic. We've got an absolute baller here. We have got an absolute baller. That is unbelievable, mate. Asking to leave once initially agreed playing time. Right, well, we have to work on that. It expires in 2 years. We're going to play him then. Let's play him. Let's play him. He's better than Romelu in that position. 100%. All right, crack on. Who else is new to the team? I think we've gone through them all. All the rest of the players you know and love. Oh, Gonzalez. Gonzalez is your left back replacement, coming in for Ferreira, being sold to Bayern Munich. So this is the lad that we've brought in, and he is going to start fighting Ruiz for that first team spot. When he's younger, he might be his replacement eventually. Brian Ruiz, already 26. It's crazy how quickly we've gone through the seasons recently. All right, let's go. Already been talking for 21 minutes and haven't played the first leg yet. Come on, lads. So close to getting a new stadium. I tell you what. If we don't get this new... If I wait 20 years and I still don't get the new stadium, I will make sure we get a new stadium. I should have all the power at this football club. It is my football club. No one else's. Leo Grande's put it in. What a fine move by Titus Pétange. And what a call to put Leo Grande on the left-hand side there. Positionally, spot on. Martin Woodfine just lifted it over the number 5. Well, I think it's Shackleton Dodd. I think that is Shackleton Dodd. He's a smaller defender. He's only about 6'1". They are not playing Shackleton Dodd. Are you okay? Is he injured? Suspended. Suspended for the next match. Damn, that is a loss for Liverpool. Let's go. Score some more goals, lads. Get this over and done with quick. Chris Hewitt's playing for them, on loan from us. Definitely will be selling him on at the end of this season. Try and get some good money for him, and that money will stay in the club. Will not buy any more facilities with that money. Hewitt's going to sling it. Burnett's one of our ex-players. Rojas blasts it over. I think they're getting more and more into the game. Hewitt's trying to run it. I wish I could recall them. Wish I could recall the central midfielder, so he didn't need to play for the opposition. But it was a loan with no recall. I think that is how you get past the UEFA rulings if there's no recall. Kim, doesn't finish it. Kim burst down the middle. I say they're getting into it. They've had one shot. 2 shots now. With the season in the Premier League as well, you'd think that Hewitt's price would go up. I do expect that. Good play again by the Titus Pétange. That is just unbelievable football. Everything's onside there. Referee, sort yourself out. We're playing some magnificent football, and you think of all the talent that we have sold through the January, and it's like nothing's changed. The quality is still there all the way. Ongania and Woodfine have just slipped in this team like a glove. It fits like a glove, mate. Good work, Titus. Keep going. We are going to try and get this Champions League done. Oh, what a ball there. Robin's going to score a third. Titus Pétange running riot. Running riot on Park the Bus, Liverpool. This is getting embarrassing. Is it Ugarelli's ball? This is a cracking little find. It just shows you how good Ugarelli is. Jesus Christ. Is he key player still? Or I think he'll be still a key player. I don't think Savo Saran will have taken his spot on that yet. Corner kick. Titus Pétange. Leo Grande with a stinger of a corner kick. Agresta heads it over the bar and slightly wide, I think, to the left. Let's have a look. So Ruiz is injured, but we don't have the other left back on the bench. So he'll just have to keep on playing with it. Ugarelli is tired, but he's so very good. We can have Saran in for 15 minutes. Shouldn't be too much harm. Agresta on the yellow card. Sounds like something that we should do. And we will go Tamarit for Ugarelli. A bit more defensive in the midfield. 3-0 going to Anfield. Or wherever Liverpool play now. Probably is just a revised and improved Anfield. That's really good. 3-0. Very, very solid indeed. Liverpool will be better because Shackleton Dodd will be back for the next match. Rooney spotted at Park Paradiso. Who's Rooney? Who's Rooney managing? He must be absolutely ancient. Oh, he's the manager of England. How old is he now? 67. I mean, he's not got bad stats. Leo Grande is apparently a 4-star player. Kind of disagree with that. His ability hasn't shot up that much. I would still class him as like a 3 or 3.5. Ugarelli. What a Donny. Look at the state of him. Club info. He's got to be key player, hasn't he? Yeah. We do have some amazing, I hope anyway, we do have some amazing youth academy players coming through, but we'll do that. We'll do that in the next episode, I think, because it's just fucking. It's more time. It's 27 minutes already. This. If we get to the Champions League final, which we will get to the Champions League final, all we need to do is cover that, the transfers, and then the Champions League final itself. So let's balance out the episodes a little bit. We got Luxembourg Cup final. Six players called up to the under-20s. Oh, Ruiz is still playing that match. Ruiz, that's dangerous playing Ruiz there. We did win. Oh, Leo Grande, there you go, shutting me up, saying I am a 4-star player. Thank you very much. One of our own. Oh no, that's incorrect. I bought him from a Portuguese club, didn't I? God damn it! When are we gonna have a sick Luxembourg player? So we have one league game left. We're obviously champions of the league. It's not really a surprise. We were, at one point, second. 97 points in total. It'll be 100 points through the year if we can get through Doodlonge. I really need to blow my nose. But I'm a bit worried about Liverpool especially with like Chris Hewitt, Shackleton Dodd, players that definitely could still play for Titus Pétange, instead playing for Liverpool. I'm gonna watch this a little bit, and I'm gonna only press simulate where I'm comfortable that we are going to win the match, because I don't want any shock, surprise, Racing Luxembourg scorelines. You know what I'm saying? Romelo's playing. Stop playing Romelo. Play Romelo up front, man. Romelo was a good striker. I don't know why you're trying to play him centre mid. Oh. That would have killed me there and then if Romelo had scored from centre mid. And this is Romelo's stats. Actually, like, very, very faintly in the dark greens now around vision, attacking, technical. But he absolutely should be in here and not as a central midfielder. He doesn't have the defending. Maybe we should have worked on his defending. Della Monica's playing for them as well. Della Monica, I'm pretty sure, scored in the final for Italy against Ireland in the European Championships. Ugarelli, I think that just grazed the bar across. And we're still good match stats. Look, they've got to come out of the shell. Liverpool have got to come out of the shell and stop playing like park the bus football now. Shackleton Dodd is, of course, now starting for them alongside Kevin Kone. Chris Hewitt could have a chance, but he goes wide. Nicely done, Ivandic. Doesn't matter about catching the ball. Just push it away. Make sure that it doesn't end up in the back of your net. Solid work so far. So many ex-Titus Pétange players. What is Ivandic doing? So what? Wirix used to play for us. Shackleton Dodd used to play for us. Kone. DeConnick might have played for us at one stage. Della Monica, Paniagua, Hewitt, Rojas, they all played for us. The entire midfield played for us. Williams, I don't think did, but Burnett did. It's like over half the team were ex-Titus Pétange. Nice tackle on Rojas. Woodfine takes it away, but I don't think that is a key highlight for us. Liverpool trying. Burnett is definitely offside. How does that even need to be checked by VAR? If you're not finding that offside, then the linesman might as well get fired there on the spot. That should just not need the VAR. I wasn't even looking exactly in that. Look, I mean, what the fuck is that call? Linesman. Come on, man. 60 minutes gone. Let's take Salvo Saran off because we don't want him. We don't want him completely injured. Ugarelli, tired. Ruiz. We've managed this game quite well. We're not going to score, I don't think, with Ugarelli off. Romelo can go up. Oh no, Romelo is actually tired. We'll go double swap. We'll have Joseph Day, who used to play for Liverpool. That is correct, isn't it? Oh, that's a perfect call. Yeah, confirmed subs. Nothing better than bringing in a player that they lost, a player that they decided to sell. Wrongly decided to sell. On the cheap. Clearly a very, very talented footballer. I mean, this has just been excellently managed. Completely killed them. That is what we're talking about. That defence, our defence, this is a stupidly good defence. But it has been for some years. We change a couple of personnel. Shackleton Dodd goes, but we're still like sick. Agresta pops in and all that stuff. That's it. Qualified. Champions League semi-final. All done and dusted. Time is it? 34 minutes. Let's have a look at who our Champions League final opponents are going to be. It will be Juventus, who do have Chris Bauer. So we've got to be really, really fucking careful of that. Slightly injured at the moment. Can we recall him? We can absolutely not recall him. Other than that, I think this guy is also from Titus. We cannot recall Jamel Saidi either. Because, yes, in January I wanted to bring him in instead of Joseph Day into the first team. And then, all of a sudden, Juventus wanted him as well. That's going to be a wild final. But we can absolutely turn these guys over. I believe. They're managed by Daniel Ballard. He's a Northern Irish manager. Must have been an ex-player. Played for Arsenal, Rangers, West Brom, to name a few. All right, that's it. I'm going to call it. I mean, we don't really need to watch or simulate the last game. We're probably going to end up on 100 points. And if we don't, then I will tell you in the next episode, because the next episode is coming up in a couple of minutes' time for me. And for you, it'll be, I don't know, whenever I upload the video. See you in a bit.